Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. I am Aman and I am going to teach you science. Okay. In previous lecture, we have studied about the theory of this chapter. What was the theory? The theory was related to charges and then electricity. Electricity means electric current, electric potential, potential differences. Then we studied about Ohm's law. After that, resistance, factors on which resistance depends, and from there we have derived the formula for resistivity. Okay, and the factors on which resistivity depends. So what we have studied is a theoretical part of this chapter till now, and on the basis of that theory there are some numericals, so you have to solve that numericals. So today I am going to take you numerical class only. We will solve 5 numericals in this chapter covering all the topics what we have studied earlier. Okay, so what are the formula which we are going to use? Just see. First one is, if you remember or if you have not seen that video, please go to the playlist and see the video. I have given 2 lectures on this electricity chapter, lecture 1 and lecture 2. Please visit that, watch that, and then come to that third lecture. So what are the formula we are going to use? First one is I is equal to Q by T. What is I? Electric current is equal to charge upon time. Then other formula is V is equal to W by Q. Potential difference is equal to work done by charge. Then from Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Okay. Then we are going to use R is equal to rho L upon A. These are the formula we will use in this lecture. Okay. So first one is for current. Electric current is nothing, rate of flow of charge Q by T. V is equal to work done per unit charge. Potential difference V. Potential difference is equal to I into R from Ohm's law. R is equal to rho L upon A from resistivity, because resistance depends upon, directly depends upon length, inversely depends upon area. Therefore, when we remove that proportionality sign, there comes a constant called as resistivity. So R is equal to rho L upon A. These are the formula which we are going to use in this video. Okay, first question, just see the first question. What is the first question? If 10 coulomb of charge, mark that, if 10 coulomb of charge, for solving any numerical, when you read the question, what you get, write in the given. So we will write in given. What is given? 10 coulomb of charge. Charge is represented by Q. It means Q is given. Q is equal to 10 coulomb. Coulomb is the unit of charge, you know. Now is flowing through a conductor for 5 seconds. What is 5 seconds? Obviously time. So take T is equal to 5 seconds. Time is equal to 5 seconds. Now, and the resistance offered is 10 ohm. What is that? Resistance 10 ohm. Resistance is R. So R is equal to 10 ohm. Now what we need to find? We need to find PD. PD means potential difference. V. We need to find V. What is V in this question? We need to find. Now see, if we are going to find V, potential difference, we have 2 formula for that potential difference. What are that formulas? V is equal to W by Q and V is equal to IR. Now this is W. W is work done. So is there any term related to work done? No. Because charge is given, time is given, and resistance is given. Resistance means we have to use this formula, because resistance is given, V is unknown, and what are the given quantity? Other 2 quantities, that is Q and T. Now see this formula. If we know the Q, if we know T, then we can find out I. If we find out I, then V is equal to nothing, I into R. R is given. From these 2 quantity we will find I. So what will be the I? I means electric current. So I is equal to Q by T. What is Q? 10 coulomb upon time 5 seconds, 2 times 2 ampere. What is the unit of electric current? Ampere. It is nothing, coulomb per second. Okay, so we have I now, we have R now. So we will calculate potential difference. So V is equal to nothing, I into R. What is I? 2 into R is 10, which is equal to 20 volt. So we have find the potential difference. We found potential difference. What is the potential difference? 20 volt. This is the numerical, basic numerical is. This is the basic numerical. Okay, and it is very easy also. Did you understand? Are you getting? If you are not getting this, please comment on this video. Okay, I am repeating once again. Q is given 10 coulomb, T is given 5 seconds, and R is given 10 ohm. So we need to find V. So whenever we have to find V, we will see what are the formula related to V is given. So there are two formula. Till now we have studied potential difference का कितने formulas? Two formulas. We have already studied two formula. That is V is equal to W by Q and V is equal to IR. So which is suitable here? Which formula is suitable to use? See, R is given. It means it is certain that we have to use V is equal to IR. It is 100% certain because R is given. R is only used in this formula, not in this formula. So 100% we have to use V is equal to IR. Now, as we understand that okay, V is equal to IR we have to use, then we need to find I. So from where we will find I. So it means remaining these two quantity will give us I. It means remaining these two quantity will give us I. So we will find from here I is equal to Q by 2. Okay. Now I am rubbing this. So please take a screenshot or write it down. Okay. I am erasing it. See the second question now. What is that second question? What are the givens? Try. See, work done to bring 10 coulomb of charge. It means what is given? First one again. Q, charge is 10 coulomb. Okay. What is another thing? Work done to bring 10 coulomb of charge from A to B is 50 joules. 50 joules is what? Work done. Work done is 50 joules. It means W is given 50 joules. Another thing, and the resistance offered is 2 ohm. It means R is 2 ohm. Then find current. We need to find I. See, again R is given. Again R is given. It means we have to use this formula. V is equal to IR. From here we will find I. I will be equal to V upon R. R is given. So what we need to find? First we need to find V because V is not given. But to find V, W and Q are given. See here. Q is given, W is given. So from using this formula, V is equal to W by Q, we can find potential difference. So let's see. V is equal to W by Q. What is W? 50 upon Q is 10. It means 5 volt. Okay. V is equal to 5 volt. Now V is known, R is known. We will use this formula. V is equal to IR. From here, I is equal to V upon R. So I is equal to V is 5 upon resistance is 2. So it will be 2.5 ampere. So current will be 2.5 ampere. Just what we need to do, we need to remember all these formulas and compare the formula with your given term. Compare the formula with your given term. You will come to know what steps do we require to reach here. What steps do we require to reach here? How I analyze this? I analyze, okay, Q and W is given from, it means V is equal to W by Q. It means these two quantities together will give us potential difference. Resistance is given, it means V is equal to IR. V is given, R is given, we can calculate I. Okay. If three quantities, there is a relation of three quantity, two quantity is known, then we can easily find third quantity. So this was your second question. Write it down or take a screenshot of it. Now see the third question is current flowing through the conductor having potential difference. PD means potential difference of 10 volt is 2 ampere. Find resistance. Then find, directly I am writing R. R means resistance. So we need to find resistance here. See what are given. First we need to write given. See what is given. Current flowing through the conductor having potential difference 10 volt. Means V is given. How much? 10 volt. Is 2 ampere. What is 2 ampere? 2 ampere is current. 2 ampere is current. Means I is given. 2 ampere. What we need to find? R. Directly. Okay. V is equal to IR. Just remember that formula. V is equal to IR. It means V is equal to IR. When we put this formula, V is 10, I is 2. We can easily calculate R. So R will be 10 upon 2. That is equal to 5 ohm. So the resistance is 5 ohm. So what you need to do, just remember the formula and recollect the formula by seeing the given. Given में क्या क्या दे रखा है? Potential difference is given, current is given. We need to find resistance. So directly we can use V is equal to IR from Ohm's law, and there we will get the resistance value by putting this value in the equation. Okay, it's very easy. Now moving to fourth question. Just take a screenshot or note it down. Fourth and fifth questions is important. These questions were also important. I'm not telling this is not important, but fourth and fifth is most important questions. See, fourth question is copper wire has diameter 0.5 mm and resistivity of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. What will be the length of the wire? What will be the length of wire to make its resistance 10 ohm? To make its resistance 10 ohm, how much does the resistance change? How much does the resistance change if diameter is doubled? Okay. Question is, a copper wire has diameter 0.5 mm and resistivity of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. What will be the length of the wire to make its resistance 10 ohm, and how much does the resistance change if diameter is doubled? Okay, this is your question. Now see what are given in this question. So first we need to write given. Copper wire has diameter 0.5 mm, means diameter is 0.5 mm. Another given is resistivity is given, rho is given, rho is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. Now next, what will be the length? We need to find the length of the wire if its resistance is 10 ohm. It means resistance is given 10 ohm. What we need to do? We need to find length. So if resistance is given, resistivity is given, it means directly we have to use this formula. R is equal to rho L upon A. This is the formula which we are going to use here. Okay, which we are going to use here. So nothing to worry. First we have to convert this into meter, because you know the SI unit of length or diameter or radius should be in meter. So convert it into meter. Sorry friends, there was an issue in camera. So what we are discussing about, this numerical. These are the given is diameter, resistivity is given, resistance is given. We need to find the length. So what formula we will use? We will use this formula. R is equal to rho L upon A. Resistance is equal to resistivity into length of the conductor divided by area of cross section of that conductor. Now see, if there is any conductor that will be in circular shape, so area of cross section will be pi r square. See, this is, suppose this is a conductor, so this is the area of cross section, this part. So this part looks like circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. So area of that conductor means cross sectional area. I am talking about this area, cross sectional area. We will always take as pi r square. Okay. So now see, diameter is given 0.5 mm. So we will convert it into meter, because whenever we talk about length, diameter, radius, we will take it in meter, because meter is the SI unit of this. Okay. So we will convert it mm into meter. So what happens? We need to divide it by 1000. This is very basic. You must know this. 0.5 divided by 1000, because when we convert mm into meter, we need to divide it by 1000. So when we divide it by 1000, we will get 0.0005 meter. Now this is diameter. We have to calculate area. What is area? Pi r square. So we need radius. So radius is nothing, diameter by 2. What is radius? Radius is nothing, diameter by, radius is nothing, diameter by 2. So area is nothing, pi r square. So pi is 22/7 into r. 0.0005 divided by 2. This is r. Diameter divided by 2 is r whole square. Okay. So from here, see, if we calculate L, what will happen? Resistance into area of cross section divided by resistivity. You can see here. From here, if L, we will keep L in this side and send everything in left side. So R into A upon rho is equal to L. That is what I have used here. Length is equal to resistance into area of cross section by resistivity. So resistance is given 10 ohm into area, this value, divided by resistivity. When you calculate this term, you will get 122.72 meter. So length is 122.72 meter. You need to calculate this. You can calculate at your home also. Try this. If you are not getting, please comment in the video. I will make another video to solve this. Okay, it is easy. You have to solve this. Now length is 122.72 meter. There is another part in this question. What is the another part? How much does the resistance change if diameter is doubled? How much is the resistance change if diameter is doubled? Means we are not changing the resistivity, we are not changing the length of the conductor, we are just changing the diameter of the conductor. Then what will be the effect on resistance? Will resistance increase or resistance decrease? Okay, copy it or take a screenshot. So we are going to solve its second part. Second part of this question. What is it saying? If we double the diameter, what is the diameter? This. So given for second part, I am talking about second part of this question. For given D will be 2 into 0.0005 meter. Therefore, R is equal to 2 into 0.0005 divided by 2. 2 cancel. 0.0005. This is radius. Therefore, area will be 22/7 into 0.0005 0.005 whole square. Pi r square, pi r square. R is 0.005 meter. Because it is telling doubling the diameter. We are increasing diameter. So area is this. Length is nothing. We have already calculated 122.72 meter. And resistivity is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. What we need to calculate? We need to calculate resistance. So R is equal to rho. What is rho? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8. Rho L upon A. What is L? 122.72 upon A. What is A? 22 by 7 into 0.0005 whole square. When you solve this, okay, when you solve this, you will get the value of resistance as 2.5 ohm. The value of resistance will be 2.5 ohm. See, if we are doubling the diameter, resistance gonna decrease, because resistance is inversely proportional to area. If area will increase, resistance will decrease. It is proved here. What is the formula? R is equal to rho L upon A. Means R is inversely proportional to A. If area gonna increase, resistance gonna decrease. So here, if diameter is doubled, area is increased. As the area is increased, resistance is decreased. See, in this case, resistance was 10 ohm, but in this case, resistance is just 2.5 ohm. Okay, you have to solve this and this one. This is your homework. You try this at your home. You will get the answer. Don't worry. These two questions are from your NCERT book. Sorry, this question. The next question is also from your NCERT book. We are going to solve the last question of today's lecture. That is the fifth one. That is also based on the same formula. R is equal to rho L upon A. And that is basic. Everything is given. Just we need to calculate. Nothing. This question was somehow tricky question because it contains two parts. But the last question is just direct one. What is that? Fifth one. Resistance of a metal wire of length 1 meter is 26 ohm. Okay, at 20 degrees centigrade. If the diameter of the wire is, if the diameter of the wire is 0.3 mm, calculate its resistivity. Calculate resistivity at same temperature. Why they mention same temperature? Because we know resistivity depends upon temperature. If we change the temperature, resistivity will change. Resistivity will change. That's why they are asking you to find the resistivity at the same temperature. Same temperature means at 20 degrees centigrade. It means in this question there is no use of 20 degrees centigrade. Just they have mentioned the temperature. Okay, we are going to find given one. What are given? सबसे पहले क्या दे रखा है आपका? Length. Length is given 1 meter. Resistance is given 26 ohm and diameter is given 0.3 mm. Mm converted to meter. 0.3 divided by 1000, which is equal to 0.0003 meter. Therefore, radius is equal to 0.0003 divided by 2. Area is equal to pi r square 22 by 7 into 0.0003 by 2 whole square. Clear? Same as the previous one. So we need to find resistivity. So R is equal to rho L upon A. From here, rho will be equal to R into A by L, which is equal to R is 26, area 22 by 7 into 0.0003 by 2 whole square whole divided by length. What is length? 1 meter. So divided by 1 means there is nothing in denominator, just you have to calculate of numerator. So when you calculate this, you will get 1.84 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. This is the answer. Okay, when you will calculate this, you will get this answer 1.84 into 10 to the power minus 6. So what is your homework today? You have to solve these equations, these calculations. Calculate this and you will get the answer. So you have to calculate 3 calculations like this, the previous one and this one. This one is only one calculation, and in previous question there are 2 such calculations. So you have to calculate 3 such calculations. This is your homework. So we have covered all the topics, okay, in the numerical. What we have studied, on what topic the numericals are, we have discussed all the numericals. So in next lecture, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss combination of resistances. What we are going to discuss, combination of resistances, and that topic also contains a huge number of numericals. So we will also solve the numericals based on that. Okay, so we have discussed these 5 questions. I know first 3 was very easy, last 2 is nothing. It is also easy, just it is more calculative. You have to calculate it. It will have calculations like this. Just need to calculate. Then this question is also easy because this question is also based on direct numericals. They will not twist the question. Okay, they will ask direct numericals. So solve this, try to do more and more numericals at your home by taking your NCERT book or any book, whatever you want to study. So bring 4 or 5 numericals based on this topic and solve that. You will gain the confidence. Okay. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.